Sam Levitt here inside the Padres clubhouse as we get ready for today's game between the Padres and the Kansas City Royals. Right now I'm joined by Jake Cronenworth. Jake, first I want to ask you about this Mighty Ducks jersey, a bright green jersey that has been sitting on the chair by your locker, I don't know, at least a couple of weeks now. What is the story behind the jersey?
It has been here for a while. I left it here one day, so might as well just make it a chair cover. But it's a pretty awesome jersey. I bought it online, and ducks fly together.
All right, very nice. What would it take for you to take BP in that jersey?
I don't know. Maybe one of these days. I might have to cut the sleeves off if it gets warmer out, but yeah.
Jake, the transition to first base for the most part this season, obviously something you worked on a lot during spring training. I saw all the drills, all the time you put in there. How has that been going over the first month and a half of the regular season?
Yeah, it's been really good. I think a lot of that work I put in during spring training and some of the off season is paying off, and just got to make sure I go out there every day and kind of sharpen up on some things, and if I'm feeling uncomfortable over there, but just stay ready and do my work and be ready for the game.
What did the work look like in the off season to get ready for that?
Yeah, just similar stuff, just small drills, just small glove work, stuff that I've always done, but kind of just more tailoring it towards first base.
Yeah, that's interesting, especially as somebody who's always bounced around different parts of the field. I mean, you know what it's like to get ready for a different position. I think it's something we've talked about before, what that preparation looks like. I mean, day to day, whether you're playing first, whether you're playing second, is it a similar routine for you, preparation for your defense?
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously a few different things, ins and outs that you want to do at each position just to be ready. And when I do play second base, I think the main thing I want to work on is double play feeds. And at first, it's just more getting comfortable feeding the pitcher overhand when he's running over the base. So instead of feeding underhand, which I'd hope to like to think is always there, kind of get comfortable with that throw on the run.
When the new rules were announced last season, I remember we talked to you, a bunch of the reporters in here, and if I recall correctly, you weren't a huge fan of the no-shift rule and things like that. Now a month and a half in, your thoughts on the no shifts?
Yeah, I mean, I think in terms of our team, our defense has been doing an incredible job of putting themselves in the right spots to make the right plays for our pitchers. I think we've done a great job day in, day out, and the guys upstairs helping us give us a good idea where to stand and where to play, and just making small little adjustments off that.
You spoke a few weeks ago about how you can't really see what Manny's doing at third base anymore because you're running to the first base bag when the ball gets hit over there. With Manny and Xander Bogaerts over there, I mean, their defense has been really, really good as well. What have you thought about between Manny, Xander, and Ha-Seong Kim, what they've done?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, I think, it goes back to, now with no shift and the work that they put in during spring training to allow themselves to be in the best position and to make the plays that we need to be made has helped us a lot.
Jake, obviously it was a tough series in LA, a tough road trip. How do you, after getting a night to sleep on it, how do you view kind of what went down on the trip?
I mean, today's a new day, and we got a good opportunity to start a homestand off right and get a win tonight.
Against this Kansas City Royals team tonight, a pitcher in Brad Keller, who you guys haven't seen a ton. You saw him a little bit in relief last year. When you're getting ready for a pitcher that collectively you haven't seen a lot, what does that preparation typically look like?
I think it's a lot of video watching, kind of seeing what he does in certain counts, where he likes to throw the ball, what his pitches look like. It's not the easiest day to prepare for, but it's something that you need to put a little more time into and be ready for pitch one.
What do you feel like collectively on offense will be the biggest key for you in this series and moving forward on this homestand?
Yeah, I think it's just putting good at-bats together. You can't control the outcome, but you can control if you go up there and compete and have good at-bats. And I think collectively as a group, if we can do that, we'll put ourselves in a good position.
Jake, as always, appreciate the time. Now I'm really rooting for that Ducks jersey to make an appearance some way, somehow. You've got the San Diego Wave jersey on right now. You wear that a lot. I mean,
San Diego Wave. I need the new one.
I like it. I went to a Wave game a couple of weeks ago. It was a good time. Have you been to a Wave game?
I have not yet, but I'm looking forward to go to one.
All right. We've got to set that up on an off day. Jake, appreciate the time as always. Thanks so much.
Absolutely. Thanks, Sam.